Hey there, my name is John Soskovich and I'm creating this video to answer your questions. I have one question that I get a lot, and there's a lot of discussion on this in like the Facebook groups and just online in general. And that is the sail force, the wind force, if you live in a windy area, in these chicken tractors holding onto the ground and not flying all over the place. So I got one from Leona Fisher. Leona Fisher has a question about this and we're going to answer it in today's video. So Leona asks, I have a question regarding the chicken tractors. We live in an area where we get a lot of wind with no trees to slow it down. Do you think these chicken tractors could withstand 60 to 70 mile an hour winds? So the answer to that is both a resounding yes and a maybe no, because there's always variables. Now, we have had storms come through our property. We're oriented north to south, and a lot of our bad winds come out of the north and shoot down the property. And depending on the way I orient the chicken tractors, the birds will get more or less breeze depending on the weather and what I can do that year. Now, with those storms that have come in, we've had winds that average 30 to 50 mile an hour with up to 70 mile an hour gusts. I personally have not experienced over 70 mile an hour gusts, and for us, that is rare. Now, if you think of the construction of a chicken tractor, that is essentially a big tube, which is a big sail. And if your wind does this, if your birds are oriented going up a hill and that wind hits the hill and comes up, it's gonna lift that chicken tractor up off the ground. It may move it a little bit, may not have any effect at all, it may flip it over. In the 5 years, 6 years since I've written the book on how to build these chicken tractors, I think I've gotten 2 or 3 people write in and show me photographs of their chicken tractors flipping over with a huge storm. Usually in Texas or Kansas, we'll hear that where it's flatter and there's high plains and a lot of winds. Now, there's other styles of chicken tractors out there that are gonna have more surface area. There's things you can do to prevent that. If one of the ends was solid, like if you know wind's coming in from one area and you put a tarp around the end of the chicken tractor, that's gonna keep the wind from going inside and pushing up and flipping it over because it's gonna hit that end and it may just push it or push it down onto the ground. Our winds we're in a valley, so our winds come down and push down onto our property. So very often there's more of a driving force down assisting gravity than going up against gravity. I personally, I started raising chickens in 2012. I've never had one of these move an inch in any of those storms, but there's always exceptions to the rule. You can go online and find equations for like sail force calculations and how much certain miles per hour wind is gonna affect the total surface area of your chicken tractors, but that's too in-depth for this video. And quite frankly, it's math that's just out of my league. If you experience heavy winds, pay attention to what directions those winds come and go from, and you can orient your birds in a way that's gonna help keep them from flipping over. If you know a big storm is coming, you can put stakes in the ground or put blocks on the chicken tractor, something to help them stay anchored, or put a screw stake into the ground with a chain on the end of it. You're gonna have to adapt your system to your area, and that's what makes it difficult to create overarching, generalized, very short YouTube videos because, you know, man, everybody's situation is freaking different. If you like the style of chicken tractor behind me, I did write the book. You can find it on Amazon, or if you want to give me a better price, you can go to farmmarketingsolutions.com and buy it on the store there. But if not, if you don't want to build a chicken tractor, if you just like these videos, then hit that like button, because I'm obligated to say that as a YouTuber. And really enjoy the sunshine. I hope whatever you're doing makes you happy. And until next time, I will see you out in the field.